Hello, I'm Monica Price and welcome to Cuppa TV. Today on the show I speak to Cherrelle Skeet, Birmingham-born actress who recently won a West Midlands Women of the Year award. We also welcome Tom Harper-Ward, singer with the rock band Sun Arcana. You may have seen my first guest recently in the popular BBC dramas Call the Midwife and Ordinary Lies. Cherrelle Skeet joins me on the sofa today to talk about her journey so far, including winning the Outstanding Contribution to the Arts Award at the recent West Midlands Women of the Year Awards. So, Cherrelle, welcome to Cuppa TV.
Thank you for having me.
That's such a long thing, but how wonderful was that to
you.
win that award? How did that feel when you won that award?
Very surprised, genuinely surprised.
Really?
It was just nice to be nominated. It was an anonymous nomination as well, so just to go there with my mum and be there with other women to find out what other women in the region are doing. It was just such an inspirational day, so it was just really nice to be part of that.
And it's wonderful. I mean, you're a Birmingham-born actress.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, because you do performing arts as well as acting, as we've just said. So what's the difference between the two?
Well, it's all the same. Performance arts or performing arts, whatever. It's acting is just a strand of it, a part of it. With me, I didn't know I wanted to be an actress until I think after I finished college, when I was maybe 17, 18, maybe around that time, and I didn't really know how to become an actress or where to go or even how to audition. I had no clue. So really that kind of evolved once I got into drama school, and I was like, okay, I really like this. I'm really enjoying storytelling and text and learning about different styles of theatre and acting.
And did it give you confidence as well, Cherrelle, when you were at drama school?
Yes and no, because while you're at drama school, it's about you learning more about yourself, so you become a lot more conscious of all the things that you intrinsically do, but also that's quite useful for character building and
sometimes the positive and the negative. Then you have a look at everything.
Well, yeah, you look at everything, you know, inside and out, you know, that can be useful for character building, and you know, so all in all, yeah, it makes you a more confident actor all round.
And I mean, you've done some wonderful things. I mean, Calling the Midwives, Ordinary Lives. Tell us about that. So how did it, you did your performing arts, you went to the school, and you came out of that. What did you do when you came out of drama school? I did bits and pieces. The first job I did was a play called And Iron Silence, which was a play set in Southern America, in a women's prison, and it was based around these two characters and how they forge a relationship. One's black and one's white, and it's around Jim Crow laws in the South in the 50s, so they would have been segregated, and they're able to forge a relationship. It was with Lauren Crace, who was also in EastEnders. Right, yes.
And yeah, it was great. You go back and forth to seeing them at 17, and then when they've left prison and they're trying to build a friendship, I suppose, in this world that kind of wouldn't allow them to. So yeah, that and then from that to doing The Lion King, which was a musical theatre show, and then
which is that's an amazing
show.
And how did you feel going into that?
I mean, it was great. You know,
what did you play?
I understudied Shenzi, and I also was a swing. So that's basically all the ensemble parts, and that was great in preparing me just for building my voice, because you've got to have a very, very strong voice if you're going to do that show for 14 months.
Yeah, people forget that, don't they, in
theatre?
They
think, it's a very different, it's very, very hard work. It's a very, very hard. Yeah. It's a lot of hard work.
It is a lot of hard work.
And stamina.
It's so hard work, we can't even say it.
I know. There you go. That's hard work to just even mention it.
But it is, though, because people think in theatre, you know, you go on the stage, but you've got rehearsals, and you're performing live every single time you step out on the stage.
You have to be consistent. It's not just about getting up and singing once. You know, you've got to do that every day for 14 months or however long years that you're going to be doing that, and it has to be consistent.
It's a long time, isn't it?
It's a long time, yeah.
And then from there, what did you do after that?
And then after that, I went and did a play called Amen Corner, which had the lead, Marianne Jean-Baptiste, who was in Law and Order, and she came over from LA to come and play the lead in that, which was a phenomenal play, and it was nominated for an Olivier Award, actually. Yeah, so we did really well with that, and then from then I went and did I did an advert. I was in the Helmer's Mayonnaise advert where I'm cutting hair. Had Brian Blessed in it as well, which was great. Yeah. And then I went and did Call the Midwife, which was really my first TV role, which was really special. Playing.
And what did you do? What did you play in that
I played Abigail Bissett, and she was a lady that came from Trinidad with her husband. So she's new in the UK, and it's set in 1960. And she is pregnant, and she has undiagnosed twins, and one of the babies pass away. Yeah, so it's kind of sad. But the other one survives, so there's this thing of hope.
And how was that playing in, you know, I mean, that's a very respected, known sitcom, really. Well, it's not really a sitcom, it's a beautiful drama.
Yeah, historical drama.
Yeah. So how did that feel, being involved in that?
It was kind of one of those pinch me moments where I was lying in the bed with my fake blood in between my legs. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, a year ago I was sitting on the sofa watching this, and here I am having being a guest star in an episode. It's just like a dream come true. The other actors on the show are so warm and welcoming, and the director, Juliet, she was fantastic and really open, because it was my first TV role, and I'd not done TV before, so she was open to questions that I had, and you know, the whole crew were just, it was really the best, really one of the special jobs. Special special one.
Because I should imagine, as you know, as your career, you know, blossoms, and you've done so many wonderful things already, and you know, winning this award, I'm sure you're going to go on to do many amazing things as well. Do you sort of take things from everything you do?
Oh yeah.
As you go through, do you take something from every part you play?
The way I see it is, because as an actor, you study the script and you'll kind of research the time period. Like, I love period things. I love the fact I got to ask my mum about, you know, and I think that role was really special to me, because it's kind of telling the story of, you don't really hear the stories of migrants, especially from the Caribbean, coming over in a happy situation. And for me, it's like I'm telling my grandparents' story. So for me, it kind of really rung true, and it really hit home, and it's so beautifully written. So the fact that I could speak to my mum about what life was like around that time,
kind of really got memories.
It's really raw. So for me, that's why it was special as well. And literally each role that I go into, it's almost like, I almost like to think of it as a short course. So you become, for that length of time, and for that, I'm almost like a mini expert on that.
You become that person.
Yeah,
almost.
you kind of, you know, you delve into what they might wear, what they might eat, what they would be doing around that time period. You know, that time period was 1960. And then, you know, doing Ordinary Lives, where I'm playing, you know, a girl who's in, you know, going out clubbing and doing crazy things like going on holiday and trying to smuggle drugs, you know, so delving into that world and playing a Mancunian, you know, so it's great, you know, that I get to...
Do you like playing different accents?
I always do accents.
Yes.
Saying that actually...
Say one now.
Well, I'm Brummie at the moment,
yes,
so Brummie. But I really love accents.
Do you?
I love the fact that actually I do a role and then people find out actually you're from Birmingham. So it's really nice to, because the moment you take on the accent, it has a whole life of its own. It has its own history, and it changes you physically, and that's really exciting. It's quite fun to
I should imagine
to have someone else's mouth on your. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
It sounds really wrong.
But we know what you mean.
You know what I mean? I didn't mean it like that.
No, but when you're doing all the performing that you've done so far, I mean, you know, coming back to the awards now here in the West Midlands, you were put up for this award. Did you have any idea?
I have no idea who.
Really?
Thank you, whoever did.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And it was, I mean, an outstanding contribution to the arts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a wonderful title.
Yeah, really, really honoured. I feel very, very honoured to being given that, and it's almost like a homecoming, because I am still based here, and I run around the country wherever the work is.
As most actresses do.
Yeah, it's a nomadic life, really. And whenever I come back home, it's just a breath of fresh air to know that, you know, I am a product of my environment. So I'm really proud of being from Birmingham, and, you know, representing Birmingham and my city wherever I go.
Wonderful.
Know that, you know, good things are coming out of our city.
Yeah, well, but you know, Birmingham is an up-and-coming city.
Definitely.
You know, so it's wonderful. You know, wonderful that we've got such a wonderful actress like yourself from Birmingham. So, future for you. So, what are you doing at the moment?
Okay, so actually today I'm going to the London screening of Danny and the Human Zoo.
Off you go.
So, Danny and the Human Zoo. It's written by Lenny Henry, and it's almost like a a fantastical version of his life, because it's a fictionalised biopic of Lenny Henry's first 2 years into fame. So being a Dudley lad, and
yes, he was being West Midlands,
being discovered and going on the show and stuff. So I play one of his older sisters. I play Bobby, so I'm a Cuppa, which is quite fun, and I get to be Dudley, so that's really So that's kind of like another accent. I'm getting to be closer to the Brummie accent, which I don't often get to use.
So
that was really nice.
Exciting.
Yeah, so
that's today.
That's the screenings today, and it comes on BBC One at the end of this month, I think.
If you get that, you're going to have to come back on the show and tell us all about it.
Yeah.
But it's been wonderful to meet you, Cherrelle. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best in the future, and good luck with everything. And come back and join us again soon. Thank you so much, Cherrelle. We're going to take a quick break now, so come back again and join me in just a minute. Welcome back to Cuppa TV. Joining me now is Tom Harper-Ward, frontman, composer and lyricist with the Essex rock band Sun Arcana. Welcome to Cuppa TV.
Thank you.
Tom, so lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. And you haven't got the rest of your band.
No, unfortunately I haven't today,
but it's wonderful to have you here. So Tom, tell us a little bit about how did this all come about?
Well, the original lineup, this band, started about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Then unfortunately we had some musical differences, you know, the usual stuff. So I met some new people at my university, some musicians. And yeah, we're going to start playing together now. And just go from there, really. Yeah, that's how it's formed, really. I sort of knew them, we were all mates already, so yeah, it worked.
So it just kind of worked, really.
Yeah,
and you're the composer, so do you write all the material for the band?
Yes, I do, yeah. I sit in my room, my computer, writing everything.
I mean, there's quite a lot of technology now, isn't there, that you can use to help you do that. I'm assuming that you have all of that at your fingertips.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. It's very handy having all of that. I'm quite lucky to have it all.
And now tell us about the name of the band. So Sun Arcana, how did that come about?
Well, it's actually a tarot card. And it's sort of, the sun means optimism, sort of moving forward. And the arcana sort of actually means mysteries. So, you know, like mysterious and whatever. So I thought it was quite relevant in what I was doing, because you've got to be optimistic, haven't you, and stuff.
I mean, the music industry is a tough, recognised as a tough industry, and you're young, Tom. So how do you feel? The music industry is for you at the moment as a young artist?
I think it's difficult, but with things like social media, I think it's easier to get your music heard in a way. You know, you've got platforms like SoundCloud and Facebook and stuff, which we do all of our social media. Facebook is the main one we're concentrating on at the moment, to try and reach out to people. So yeah, it's still difficult. It's not easy. But
and you're gigging? You're gigging, of
course? Not at the moment, because it's early stages of the new guys. So not gigging at the moment.
Are you looking forward to doing so when you're ready?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's been too long since I've done a gig.
When was the last time you did a gig?
Oh, it was Brentwood Festival about a month ago. Yeah, Brentwood Festival. I enjoyed that, but yeah, I want to be doing more.
Yes, I mean, is that important for you as a musician, to make sure you connect with with your live audience?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's very important. It sort of makes a band, being a good band to an amazing band. If you can really perform live and really nail it, then yeah, it makes you.
And you're a rock band, which is great. Yeah, there are loads of boy bands.
Yes, there are. Yeah.
But just tell us about again how that developed. Was it something? Have you been into rock music? Are you all into rock music?
Well, from a young age, I've always listened to Radiohead, Muse, and now you've got new bands like Don Brocco, Raw Blood, Lower Atlantis, and things like that. And yeah, I've just always loved rock music.
Do you come from a musical family?
Sort of. Yeah, I think my mum played piano. My dad used to play guitar. He gave me his old guitar to play first. So they sort of pushed me to be musical, which was obviously very useful.
But you're happy with that?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And when you're, how do you see it, Tom, for your future for the band? Because obviously it's newly formed at the moment. Yeah. So what are your goals? What are you trying to achieve?
Goals? Well...
We've got a cup of tea. We can be here all day.
I'd say, I want to be touring. I really don't want to do anything else, you know. I just want to be writing songs. Obviously, you know, everyone would love to sell out Wembley. I would love that more than absolutely anything. But yeah, I just want to be touring, comfortable, and be a successful rock band.
And when you're writing the songs, what kind of inspires you?
Oh, anything really.
Do you look at sort of everyday things in life, or is it?
I guess so. Yeah, you try, for lyrics especially, you try and look at things that have happened to you. Even though I'm only young, I've still experienced other things, and I sort of write lyrics about them. And you sort of write them in a way that they can relate to other people, and they can sort of have their own take on it, you know, and try and get them to relate to it. But yeah, I do enjoy it.
And have you got a huge support system from your family and friends? Are they supportive of what you do?
Yeah, my family and friends are great. I definitely couldn't do it without them, you know.
Is that was important to you?
Yeah, it's so important. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're great, all of them.
And the rest of the band, when you're scattered all across the country, actually, aren't you? But you meet in London, is that right?
That's it, yeah.
And you do your sort of sessions together in London.
Yeah, that's it.
So how often can you get together?
It'll be once a week. Once a week, I think, is like couple hours we're going to have to do. Obviously more if we can, but yeah, just once a week, nailing the practicing.
Yes. And again, is that important to you, that you get together and kind of make that mixture? Because for a new band, I should imagine you're going through the sort of transition of trying to fit in each other, if that makes sense.
Everyone's schedules and stuff,
yes.
obviously being at uni for all this stuff, is it's going to be a busy time. And obviously I've got to work as well to try and keep the money up as well.
Yes, as every musician's probably watching the show, we'll know about that.
Yeah,
and is there a place where you'd really like to play, Tom, or a festival that you'd really like to do?
4 years ago we did Brownstock.
Yes.
Which was nice. But the festival I'd love to do most, you know, I think it's probably going to be an obvious one. Glastonbury, V-Fest. I mean, if they asked me to play there, I'm sure I'd say yes. Yeah.
I mean, we do have some amazing festivals, though, don't we, here in the UK?
Yeah.
How do you think the music industry is in the UK? Do you think we're well respected as an industry here?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, only being a young artist, I haven't really made my stamp on anything yet. But yeah, I believe there's a lot of good bands from around here. So there's a lot of bands from Essex, where I'm from. I mean, you've got Nothing But Thieves, Depeche Mode came from Basildon, I think. The Horrors as well. So yeah, there's a lot of good bands.
So it's just that commitment then, really.
Commitment,
and that
exactly.
Sort of hard work.
Yeah, and believing in yourself.
Yes, believe in yourself. Does that pay off?
It does pay off, definitely. Yeah, and going in full time, and yeah, just giving it 110%. Otherwise, you never know, do you? You're gonna think, I should have really tried a bit harder.
Yeah, but you're going to perform one of your singles today.
Yes, I will.
So tell us a little bit about what you're going to perform.
This song's called "Take What You Need." And this song is really about the sort of slow breakup with my other band. And it's sort of about trying to avoid an argument with someone. But eventually you're going to have to face the facts at the end of the day. And sort of, you know, move on. So it's about that, really.
Yeah, so it's something, again, close to your heart.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So is this your new single? Is this a single? Is it going to be a single?
It was released, I think, June 1st. Yeah, and I've got another one coming out soon. But yeah, June 1st. It's on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, it's been a pleasure to meet you, Tom.
Well,
thank you so
thanks
much.
for having me.
And come back and join us again, you know, sometime in the future.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Cherrelle and Tom for joining me today, and thank you at home for watching. Please do get in touch with the show either via Facebook or Twitter at Big Centre TV. Join me next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Sometimes I feel like a broken toy. I can only move, but you'll get so far. 'Cause all the times we had were special, I'll never throw them away. I can feel you asking, 'cause I can feel you are coming, I know. Take what you need to run, because I'm feeling it too. Can we walk through the fields of life? 'Cause you know it's up to you. So all I'll ever be is something to you. All the times we had were special, throw them away and take what you need to run, because I'm feeling it down. Can we walk through the fields of life? 'Cause you know it's up to you. And say what you need, yeah. And say what you need, whoa. And say what you need, yeah. And say what you need. And take what you need to run, because I'm feeling it down. Can we walk through the fields of life? 'Cause you know it's up to you. Say what you need. Take what you need. Ooh. Thank you.